Hallman Farms Wildlife Nursery has a solution for the outdoorsman who wants to bring home the trophy with their plants for wildlife food plots. I'm here with Benny Hallman, who's the owner of Hallman Farms in Little Mountain, South Carolina. Benny, tell us a little bit about your nursery.
We grow primarily wildlife material, and we have some landscape material also there.
Okay, and your focus, I understand, are the plants for wildlife food plots. And with those, you have the hard mast trees and the soft mast trees. Tell us what hard mast trees are.
Hard masts are trees like oak trees that have acorns, which will stay on the ground for a long period once they fall.
Okay, and what are some of the varieties of oak trees that you grow here?
Primarily, sawtooth is probably one of the very best. We have the gobbler sawtooth, shoemard, live oaks, pin oaks, and chinkapin oaks, just several others besides those.
Okay, so a lot of oak varieties available for those who want to plant wildlife food plots. And moving on to the soft mast trees, what exactly is a soft mast tree?
Soft masts are trees that the fruit does not last a very long period of time once it falls. And we've got pears, apples, crab apples are the primary soft mast.
And what are some of the varieties of pear that you grow?
We grow the low country, which ripens in August. Then we have the trophy, which is about October. And we have the Doc Special, which is November, and the Jovan, which is primarily in December. So we basically cover the whole hunting season with fruit dropping.
Okay, and do you recommend that those, when they plant their wildlife food plots, they incorporate all the various pear trees so that they have fruit for the whole season?
We do, because it will give you a season-long amount of fruit falling out there during the whole season. And sometimes some varieties may bear heavier one year than others, so it's a little bit of an insurance purpose.
And what are some of the apple varieties that you grow?
Apples, primarily we have Arkansas Black is a good standby, that probably the very best. We've got Yates, Wine Sap, and we have a Southern Apple collection that will have a lot of different varieties in it that we'll have available this coming year.
Benny, one thing you do on your farm that's very interesting is that you graft your own trees. What are the advantages of grafting trees?
Grafting trees produces everything that's from where the graft is set into a rootstock. Everything above it will be an identical clone, so it'll be totally identical, which will give you fruit that are just alike, and you get no variation. Trees are hybrids naturally, so by doing this, and hybrids will give you variation with seed, but they don't do it when they're grafted.
How should grafted trees be planted?
Grafted trees are generally grafted down within 6 inches of the ground, and the graft should always be kept above ground level. And when you plant them, you've got to use fertilizer sparingly, use a slow release down in the hole is ideal.
Here on your farm, you also have landscape plants. What type do you specialize in?
We grow a lot of different kind of oaks, maple, Leland cypress, crepe myrtles, and numerous other plants there.
Okay. And how do you dig these plants?
We dig them in a 2 to 4 inch caliper primarily on the trees, and ball and burlap.
Benny, I know that you and your family must be very proud of the trees that you've helped develop here at Hallman Farms, and I know that wildlife enthusiasts can really benefit from these trees and the work you've done. If people want to find out more about your farm, how can they do so?
With our website at hallmanfarms.com or on our toll-free number.
Well, thank you again for having us. We've surely enjoyed our visit here, and best of luck to you and your family in the future.
Well, we certainly appreciate y'all coming there.